One of the most efficient and hard-working organisms in nature are insects. There is a lot to learn from them. For example, from ants we understand the importance of sticking together and help each other reach their goals, like when they form bridges to get to the food. But they have to share that bread at the end with the others. From bees we learn the importance of communication, because by using their antennas and their distinct scent, and by performing dances, they can tell each other apart. They can tell each other about the location of food, possible new hive sites, and potential danger, and much, much more. They even talk to us humans. No, not in bee movie style. But beekeepers say that when bees are in an angry mood, and they are more likely to sting, the buzzing sound gets louder than usual, which is a sign to come back at a later time. And maybe if we can fully understand their language, they can sue us for stealing their honey. And from insects we even learn to improve our technology. The butterfly wings helped us to come up with a better always-on displays. Spider webs helped us to come up with bird protection glass, which birds avoid getting hit by. Desert beetles inspired a device that creates water from collecting fog even in the desert. But perhaps the most important lesson that we learned from insects is what we learned from the dung beetle, because it taught us that even if you are a piece of shit, someone still cares about you. The first appearance of the word vampire dates back to 1734, but the true origin of the belief in vampires comes from the 12th century, when people misunderstood the process of decomposing. Unaware that corpses decompose in different rates depending on factors such as temperature and soil composition, they mistook that the corpses that took too long to decompose as a sign of the continuation of life. And after that, stories broke out about vampires and their origins. Some suggested that they are people buried alive and had to feed on their own blood, and some went with the routes of a disease that turned people into vampires. But the most popular one is that they got their powers from bats, while in reality, bats were only discovered in the 16th century, and they were named after the folkloric vampires, and not the other way around, because the word bat means awareness of the powers of darkness and chaos. Vampires became extremely popular in the 18th century, when there was an Eastern European hysteria of suspected vampire sightings that led people and even government agents on quests that involved digging graves and staking the suspected corpses. And that was the inspiration of the infamous weak point of stabbing them with wood, among other weak points like decapitation, garlic, and sunlight, even though the moon is also reflecting sunlight. Guess they didn't think this one through.
The déjà vu, it's a French sentence that translates to, already seen, which is the phenomenon that everyone experiences once in a while, where you feel like you remember being in a certain moment even if it's the first time you are experiencing anything like it. Some people claim that it is because of false memory, which is when you remember something in a wrong way, and some people even believe that they are memories of a past life, but a recent study in the University of St. Andrews suggests that during a déjà vu, the areas in the brain that are responsible for memory are not active, but the areas that are responsible for decision-making are active instead, meaning that in a déjà vu, your brain is actively checking on your memory to see if it's working well or not, and during that checkup, it gives you a false feeling of similarity for the moment it happens in it, much like in quarantine, same things happening again, and again, and again, and again. I am a boxity box, I am usually made out of cardboard, but never with rocks. I can be a house for your cat, I can be a house for your duck, just pray the delivery man doesn't slam me in the back of the truck, keep me away from flames, or water and a wire, because if you are not careful with me, I could start a house fire. I carry your items, but you get rid of me in a minute or two, so most of the time I am useless. Just like you too. Hello everyone and welcome back to our show, How Well Can You Remember the Answer, where we ask our contestants some fast easy to solve questions, and they have to remember as much as they can of those answers, and win a big prize. Right now it's Barbara's turn. How are you feeling, Barbara?
I am a little bit nervous.
Well, there is nothing to worry about. All right, now are you ready?
Yes.
Good. All right, now, the first question: what animals are considered to be humans? Primates.
Apes.
That's correct. What do you call someone between the age of 10 and 19?
A teen.
That is correct again. Third question: what is the opposite of did?
Didn't.
Wonderful, you are on a roll. Fourth question: what the opposite of revive is?
Kill.
Correct. Now for the final one: what is the object of a verb to refer to a male?
Himself.
You are absolutely correct. That is amazing, Barbara. Okay, now, for the real test, how well can you remember the answers that you said?
Well, the first one was apes. And the second one was a teen. Third one, I believe it was didn't. The fourth is kill. And the last one is himself.
So in order, can you recite the answers?
Oh, okay. Apes, teen, didn't, kill, himself.
Can you say them fast?
Apes teen didn't kill himself.
Again?
Apes teen didn't kill himself.
Again?
Apes teen didn't kill himself. Apes teen didn't kill himself.
Spread the word. In Dublin in 1952, the Nobel Prize physicist Erwin Schrödinger gave a lecture that he jokingly said that it may seem lunatic, in which he revealed that his equations showed multiple paths of the universe. However, they were not alternative paths, but instead they were happening simultaneously. Those words gave birth to the multiverse theory, that believes in the existence of multiple realities happening all at once, each in their own universe. These new universes are born from all the different possibilities, whether you chose a certain type of cereal, or a certain tie color. By choosing either, you have created a new universe where the other possibility has taken place instead. So if you think of a possibility of something happening, then that means there is a universe where that possibility is real. However, all scientists agree that there is only one universe can never exist, which is a universe where your crush loves you back. Hair comes in all different shapes and colors, from curly hair, to bowl-cut hair, to the Karen. But how many hairs are there on the human head? The average number of hairs on a black-haired person is 100,000. However, the average number actually varies from one color to another. At the bottom of the list, red hair averages at 90,000, and then after black, brown hair averages at 110,000, and at the top of the list, blonde hair averages at 150,000. But no matter what type of hair do you have, I love you all as much as the hairs on my head. Oh no. Alright, next. What's your son's name, sir? His name is 47. You do realize that's a number? Yes, he will be a ruthless, unstoppable hitman agent. I regret even asking. Next. His name is the One, but it's pronounced Neo. He will save everyone from the Matrix. You guys don't seem to get this names thing, don't you? Whatever. Next.
His name will be 69. He will be a great rapper. But I hope he won't be a snitch.
I hate this job. Next. My son's name is Kyle. What? Finally, an actual normal name. But it is written like this. God damn it. At Orfield Laboratories in Minnesota, lies what it is known as the world's quietest place, which is a room designed with sound-canceling walls. In fact, it is so silent that the background noise in it is measured in negative decibels. People claim that inside of it, you can hear your bones and your blood moving. Great, now I can hear the voices in my head even better. Thanks. The coffee test taster for Costa Coffee is a man named Gennaro Poletti. His most famous body part is his tongue. He has the record of the most expensive tongue in the world, with an insurance on his tongue valued to be around £10 million. Well, At least his wife is happy. For how much money he has. No. The largest observable star in the universe is VY Canis Majoris, which is located around 3,900 light-years away from Earth. It is roughly estimated to have a radius of 98,789 million kilometers, which is around 613.85 million miles. To put that in perspective, it is equal to 1,420 times the size of our Sun, which is roughly 1/2 of the size of your mom.